What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Fed representing the Luck&Chuck, and I'm back in MASTERDUEL with a brand new video for you guys. As you can see from the title, we're talking about Runic Sprite, one of my absolutely favorite decks to play. Like, this deck is broken beyond brokenness. Like, this is such a good deck. It's by far the best deck to play. Forget about the live twin Sprite or pure Sprite, all that stuff, man. Just like, it doesn't stand a chance against this. Like, Runic Sprite is the way to go. It's the way to go. And today I'm gonna show you guys my build, and we'll get into a couple gameplays, couple scenarios, so you can just learn the basics and then just keep playing and get better. So without any further ado, let's go and jump right into this. And yeah, man, I bought the anniversary package, bro. I bought it. All right. You get deck box, you get the field, you get three 30 packs. I mean, I couldn't resist it, bro. You get the Dark Magician. I bought the package, bro. I bought it. All right, let's hop straight into it. So we have the triple Maxi, super important. He's actually a level 2, so worst case scenario, you can actually use him to start your combos with the sprites. But like, he really shuts down these sprite decks pretty hard. I feel like he's definitely a 3-of you want to have in the deck. Wind up kitten. You know, with the Runics, you don't have a battle phase. Sometimes you just make the gigantic Sprite, and you can pull out the wind up kitten and just bounce a monster off the field like that. The next one here, Hyperia, he's like so good, man. Like, when you normal summon him, you draw a card. It's like an upstart. You don't really use your normal summons that much in this deck, so like, it's a free draw. It gets you to level 2 on the field. You can special the sprites, start your combos. It's like, he's absolutely broken, man. Like, I really want to put 3 in, but you know, it's super tight on space. But I'll give you some suggestions if you want to put 3 in later on. All right, so moving on, we have the cash cap shell. He's about the same thing like the Hyperia. Basically, if you use him for like a link summon or something like that, you basically get to draw a card. And yeah, also if you use them for fusion or synchro, but mostly like I use them for the link summoning, get to draw a card. And also if you detach them for a cost for like your exceeds, you get to draw another card like that. So there's a combo where you can draw 2 cards with him. He's really nice. Sprite Blue, he's like the OG of the deck. You know, you get to special summon them. So all the sprites, you can special summon them when you have a level. If you control a level 2 or rank 2 monster, you get to just special summon him. And him, when he's special, he search for another sprite monster. So you most likely just search this guy, the Sprite Jet, and when this guy is special, he will search out a spell or trap card, Sprite spell or trap card out your deck. So combos really well. The Sprite Red, he negates basically monster effects. So if you contribute another level 2 or rank 2 monster to negate an effect. And if you tributed a rank 2 or a rank 2 monster, you can actually also destroy the card that activated the effect. Carrot is the same like red, except the spell and trap card. So you know, that's pretty much the standard lineup for the sprites. I do play the Ash, man. I feel like you got to play the Ash. Like, he counters Maxi. Like I said, Maxi just goes too hard against your deck. Like, Maxi goes so hard against your deck. You have to be able to kind of defend yourself. Also with the with a sprite, not the sprite, with the runic cards, you get to draw a lot on your opponent's turn. and you end up drawing like an ash that you can ash your opponent, on top of all the other crazy stuff you have for them. So he's a really nice card. You can ash the fountain. That's a clutch ash right there. If they're trying to draw three, um, you know, he's a really nice card. But I mostly have him in there because of the maxi. And then we have the triple lava golem. Um, he's in there just in case like you go in second, and there your opponent was pretty much playing the same deck and started first and made that crazy board. He definitely helps you clear that board and help establish your field. So have him as a three of. I've been thinking about dropping him to 2 and 3, but the reason why I left it at 3 was because, like, at the end of the day, we only get this one game, and like, you know, I feel like I'd rather have him in just in case I'm going second, and then every time I'm going second, like I'm glad I have 3 of them in the deck, and it doesn't really hurt that much when you go in first. If you draw them, you can discard them to add the runic fountain with your the fusion guy. All right, so we got the runic fountain, we got the tip. The runic fountain is super busted. You get to shuffle 3 cards, up to 3 runic cards from the grave, and draw up to 3 cards. We got the tip. That one's draw searches for any runic card from your deck. We have the flashing fire. That one destroys a special summon monster. And then we have the runic destruction. I was playing 3, but the baneless knocked it off to 2. So I have this deck ready for you for the banless, man. You can just use it, and it's straight to go from banless. But if you want to take advantage of the small time we have left before the banless comes out, then you definitely want to play a 3 of and cut one of this guy out. Also, this one is like an effect veiler, but it got semi-limited, so we got it at 2. I used to have it at 3. So if you want to take advantage of it right now before the ban list come into effect, I would cut this guy. And then Slumber, another 3 of I was playing. It got semi-limited. If you want to max it out, in the meantime, I will cut this guy, right? So literally the only changes was I just cut out the third copies of the other runics for 2 copies of the Storm. Basically, if you based on how many cards your opponents have on the field, you can banish cards off the top of their decks, and also dispelling. If he adds a card to their hand, you can activate it and they randomly banish one. But you just mostly, it's 15 runics. I didn't want to run lower than 15 runics cards, because you do want to open up with like multiple, so you can have your fountain going live. So I didn't, even though I really want to fit call by in, I really don't want to go below the 15. So that's the runics. And the last package for the Sprite is the 2 starter and the Sprite smashers. So this one special summons a Sprite from the deck, and then you lose life points equals to that monster's attack. And this one, if you have a Sprite card in the grave, you banish that Sprite card, and then you can banish one level 2, rank 2, or link 2 monster you control to banish one card your opponent's control. So really nice removal. Next up, we have the triple Yugen. This one's like super nice because it's a level 2. So here's the main one you want to summon, and basically you'll have this level 2 monster on the field, so you can go ahead and special summon all your Sprite cards and get the pluses like that. And then you can go into this guy, Gigantic Sprite, and use the Yugen to make him so that you can he gets the second effect where if you have a fusion or exceed monster under him, he gets double his attack, so he becomes 32. And also you clearing out the extra monster zone, so you can activate another Runic's card to some special another one of this guy, and you'll see a lot of that in the gameplay. We got one of this guy just in case your field spell goes to the grave, you can recycle it. Number 65, Jin Buster. He's super busted. You use two level 2 darks to make him, and you can detach 2 to negate a monster effect and burn for 5. So typically I'll use the after I'll link summon for like an elf with the cap shell, and then I'll use the elf to bring back the cap shell and go into him, and then on your opponent's turn you can detach the cap shell and then draw another card. So that's a real clutch play there. We got the Soul Sweeper. He's cool, but I really don't go into him too much. Gigantic Sprite, like I said earlier, his other effect also is super busted. You detach 1 to special any level 2 monster out your deck, and then both you and your opponent can't special summon monsters except for level 2 rank 2s or anything like that. So he shuts down Nib, so he's really clutch. We have the IP Masquerina to link on your opponent's turn. We got the Dark to special back like a blue from your opponent's grave and get started like that. We got Sprite Elf. She's super nice. She basically monster reborns level 2s once per turn on either player's turn, and then the arrows that she points to, that those monsters cannot be targeted. So super nice card. We got the Unicorn for the IP Masquerina. We got the Evermax. Again, with the Masquerina, you can make that easily. And we have this Goddess, on the world Goddess. She can actually use one of your opponent's monsters to summon. So if you have Masquerina up, you can use one of their monsters plus all the monsters you brought back with Elf, and then get a busted basically summon her for free. All right, you basically can summon her for free, and her effect is basically she's unaffected by cards except cards that target her. So you make her right under the Elf, and you pretty much got yourself a good lock right there. So that's the build, guys. Definitely enjoyed like this list. I recommend you go and try it out the way it is, and then let me know how it works out for you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the gameplay section, and I'll show you guys a couple plays so we can get rolling. All right. So let's jump into this. So in this gameplay, our hand is pretty good. Let's see here. So summon Hyperia, draw a card. All right, we're gonna activate Runic spell, summon the Yugen. From here, we're gonna go ahead and discard to add the Runic Fountain and go straight into our Gigantic Sprite. So this is kind of like the main combo, right? Special the blue, add the jet, special the jet, add the starter, activate another Runic spell, summon Yugen. Draw some cards here, activate Gigantic Sprite, summon Cap Shell, link off to the Elf, draw a card off the Cap Shell, use Elf, bring back Cap Shell, and then link Exceed into the Jin Buster. Then we're gonna start it to bring out a red. So we got 2 effect negated effect negation, and we have the smashers. Alright, it's gonna tribute, try to use monster effect. I'm gonna use red and negate that. And he just doesn't have anything here. Alright, bam. So alright, so here we normal summon the cap shell. The guy's actually gonna maxi us right off the bat. So I'm going to chain the runic spell, summon the yugioh, so they don't really get to draw. I'm going to search for the field spell here and pass. Alright, so as you can see, Runic's the maxi really kind of hurts, but you just want to make smart plays and not give your opponents too much cards if you get maxied. Alright. Try to negate it. You use a carrot to negate my spell, but I still activated the card, so I get to trigger the fountain like that and draw twice. Alright, gonna go into the gigantic sprite. Detach, summon a diva. Alright, so his deck is going crazy now. He's going crazy right now, man. It's gonna make the sprite elf. Alright, so he can negate both a spell and a monster. So things, you know, as you can see, wasn't looking too hot there. Let's see how we got ourselves out of this. Make some Masquerina. Alright, we're gonna summon Hyperia, draw a card. I'm gonna try to use the elf. I'm gonna go and try to negate that. He has another maxi, so this guy's got all the nuts, bro. Like, we're gonna go and chain another Runics. Summon another yugioh. Then he's gonna make his Evermax. Alright. So I'm gonna basically use the Runic's field spell, draw some cards here. We do have the lava golem, so things looking good here. So we're gonna go ahead and maxi him, and of course he has a card buy. Man's he's a champ. So at least we know that the following turn we're not getting maxied, at least. Alright, so we're gonna use tip to search the effect Veiler. So we get rid of his field, summon the lava golem. And now we can finally go into our sprite engine, and he basically packs it up. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna go into one more gameplay setup here with the voiceover, and then I'll play just a couple more games so y'all can check out a lot of those other different scenarios. Sometimes those games get a little bit long, but I still feel like it's good to be able to catch. All right, so we're gonna start with Hyperia here. It's gonna go ahead and go and gamma this. Alright, so we're gonna summon down the Yugioh. Activate effect. And here we're just hoping to try to draw into a Sprite card. And we do. So special, the carrot, we're gonna go into gigantic Sprite. Link of these two, make the elf draw a card here. Special the blue, add the jet, special the jet. So we basically fell into our combo here. Bring back. This time we brought the carrot. And then we got the Gin Buster here. So we got spell and trap negation, monster effect negation, and then we have the elf to monster reborn. Alright, so I'll try to reborn the red to get another monster effect negation out of it. Tries to call by. I'm gonna activate the carrot to negate the call by. So now we got the red that's out. Talent takes my guy. And it's gonna get Ash right here. It's like Ash is like this thing that just puts it over the top, man. Like, all right, let's use Elf, bring back Hyperia, draw another card here. Try to attack, but we can't. And he's gonna pass turn here. So now we can attack. So it's typically how it goes, man. You know, you just kind of choke out your opponent's options, and it gets to the point where, you know, they can't really do too much, and they're just gonna scoop. Or you just skip one battle phase, and then the following turn you can just attack for game. All right. So with these two gameplays, at least you get to see how the combo gets started. And I'm gonna go and play. I got a couple more games here that are pretty nice. So I'm gonna go and play those so you can see a little bit more like the combos. But yeah, just learn the combos and just play a lot of games, and you'll get familiar with the deck. And again, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay video. I'm gonna hop off here. Don't forget to get your dream job in the description below, man. You know, I know you want to work from home, man. You're at home watching this video right now. I know you want to work from home. Go in the link description. Check out your perfect job. But thank you guys again for watching. Till next time. Peace.